Hey everyone, my name is Chris.
And I'm Wendy.
I am the designer of this. This is Viticulture Rolling Hills of Tuscany. And what we'll be doing today is we'll be doing a 2-player playthrough of it. It's not a rules instruction video, but you just get to watch it played and you can learn it quite easily just from that demonstration.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I am going to have the beautiful first player die of power over here.
Yes, you do. We're using the green die because it's thematically green, like the grape token.
Like with other viticulture games, we have this turn order over here. So I get to be first to choose turn order. And I'm going to go ahead and choose... I'm going to go ahead and choose to get $1. This is my nice dollar over here. I start with 3. I'm going to take the fourth one.
Oh, very nice. So you'll take the number 3 spot. So if I want to go before you, I have to pick grape or nothing. You know what? I'll take a level 1 red grape. Why not? That sounds grape. So now that we've done that, we roll the dice. These are the action dice that represent what we'll be able to do this round. That was 1, sorry.
We have summer over here, which we'll begin with, and then winter over here once everyone's passed, and if there are still more actions to take. So this one, level 4 right down here, says a 3 or 4 level die will let you plant 2 vines.
A 2 red vine in one of your fields.
This one right here, once again with a 3, gives you 2 white vines in your fields.
Over here, this is the blue die is for visitors, summer and winter, and then this is for building, or in winter for turning in contracts. So you'll see that this is kind of the core, several core mechanisms from the original Viticulture in a roll and write game. So the color represents the action I want to take. The number represents a bit of the level. So I think that the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and take this red action. So as Wendy said, I get a level 2 red vine. So let's indicate that here with a 2. And also, as kind of a callback to the original Viticulture, when you are the first person to take an action, you slide the die over there. This does not disallow other people from taking the action. Wendy can still take this action if she would like, or I can take it again. But the first person to slide the die over there gets a bonus. In that, I planted a level 2 red vine, so I'll get a level 2 red grape.
Now I'll go ahead and do the same for the white. Since they happen to be at the same level, I'll take a level 2 white over here and the associated grape because I was the first one to take that spot.
Very neat. Back to me. I'm going to pass. I want to have a second action left for winter.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and come over here. So normally a level 1 building will only let me build the first building, which is a trellis, but I collected some money and I want to build that. So because I'm the first person, I get to take the die and I get to build any building of my choice. I'm going to spend my $4 to build the windmill.
Very nice.
And I get a point for that, correct?
Every building you build is worth a point. Contracts that you fulfill are points as well, and then other little bonuses here.
In the future, I get a victory point for every vine that I plant.
All right, so Wendy officially passes because she's used both of her actions for the year. I still have one more action. In a 2-player game, these dice do not slide back to the middle. If you were playing a 3 through 5 player game, what would happen is these would reset, and then players in turn order get to take actions and move them over. But to compensate for lower player count, these are moved over. So therefore, now it's winter time, and I can take an action. If I slide this action over to the winter side, I get whatever the bonus happens to be of it. But unfortunately, that's not what I want to do. I want to make some wine tokens. So I'm going to do this without getting the bonus. The bonus here would be to make an extra wine token. So I'm just going to use this die, this action space here, to make wine with a level 3 die. I can make 2 wine tokens, and look at that. That's sufficient for my needs. So I make a 1 red wine and a 2 red wine. So now I've used both my actions. The year is over. So we're out of actions. We move to the end of each year, the end of round. We're going to age wine, but not grape tokens, because in this roll and write, I want to incentivize making wine, and also thematically, I've never understood why grapes would age. So 1's going to turn into a 2, and 2 is going to turn into a 3. So I have that because of my aging up. If we had residual income, we'd collect that, and then we pass the wake up turn order die. Don't roll the dice yet. We're first going to determine the wake-up order. of things. And so I think what I want to do is, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to the number 4 spot to take 1 victory point. So, boop, I have 1 victory point. When do you want to wake up?
When I wake up, I want to wake up. I'm going to go ahead and take, let's see. I'm going to go and take the extra worker. So I just know I have 3 actions this round.
Very cool. So now that we've determined wake up order, we roll the dice. 3. All right. So not super fantastic numbers, but that'll be okay. So I got my victory point, which is nifty. I'm going to go ahead and take Summer Visitor here. As Wendy said, the bonus here is I can choose any summer visitor that I want. So I'm going to take Summer Visitor number 5, which is to build any building at a $1 discount. So Summer Visitor 5, I will cross this off. This is a one-time bonus. That's all I get. So I'm going to go ahead and build the cellar over here for $3 minus the 1 discount that I'm taking. So therefore, $2. And I have a cellar. I get a victory point for that. So now I can build the level 7 through 9 wines. Levels 4 through 6 are available to you at the beginning of the game in this quicker roll and write. So now I can get any wine.
So I'm going to go ahead and take this red over here. It lets me take 1 vine, but I also get a grape with it because I'm the first one to pick it. So I'm going to add it here. We're max allowed 3 per field right now. So that maxes out my first field with 3. I get the associated level 1 grape, and because of my windmill, I get a point.
Very neat. So I'm going to pass. So I'm out of summer. Wendy has 2 more actions because she took turn order wake up number 6.
And you know what? I'm going to pass as well.
Very good. So it's now back over to me for the winter time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black die. This lets me fulfill 1 contract, and the bonus is I get 1 victory point. So I'll take 1 victory point. I'm going to turn in a level 3 red wine. So this level 3 red is going to fulfill this contract. So I cross it out. I cannot do this contract again, but I can do others in this block here. So I get 2 points, whoop whoop, and I get 1 residual income dollar, lira, or whatever. So now I'm out of actions. Wendy has 2 actions remaining.
Okay, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and I can take 2 wine. I could technically do 3, but I only have enough for 2.
Because the bonus is 1 extra wine.
A level 1 red and a level 2 white.
Very good. And I return it over to you. You have your last action to take.
And my last action to take, ooh.
You can harvest a field. So now all the actions are taken, but without bonuses, obviously. But still,
That's true.
Harvest field, you could make more wine tokens. You don't have wine, grapes turn into wine.
I will actually harvest another field, so I'll go ahead and do a 1 and a 2 here.
All right. Very good. So that marks the end of the year. Let's check our trusty end of the year chart. So we're going to age any wine that we have. Hey, congrats to you. So I'm going to bump that 2 up to a 3, and you bump yours up. We collect our residual income. I have $1. I have a lira. So I'll go ahead and circle that. So now I have 2 lira. And then we pass the wake up grape.
All right. Well, I really liked having that extra person to work on things. So I'm going to go ahead and take the extra guy again.
Oh, you're going to take number 6. You're going to leave me with anything of my choice.
Anything of your choice.
How very kind of you. If I take number 5, I get to get either one of these visitor actions. That sounds pretty good. Now I'm just going to go to number 4 again. I'm going to take the victory point, methinks. So very good. Now, roll them dice. Roll them dice. Okay. That's not quite what I was hoping for. Well, actually, you know what? So our fields can have a max of 3 in them. So I think that this actually does bequeath me to, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I take a level 1 white. So my field is maxed out now until I build a trellis or some irrigation.
So I'm going to actually do a level 2 red over here on my other field, which gives me a victory point because of my windmill.
And now I
get a level 2 red grape.
And I took my level 1 white there because of that. So Now I'm going to pass.
As will I.
Okay, so winter time now. I'm still ahead, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest one field. So I get a level 2 red and a level 1 white. And in the roll and write version, you're allowed to have multiple of the same grape and multiple of the same wine if you like.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn 2 into wine. So I'm going to make a second level. No, I'm going to make a level 1 wine in red and a level 2 wine in white.
Very good. I'm out of action, so did you take your third?
So my third action is I'm going to sell this level 3 right here of white for 2 points. And but I get the extra point, so it's actually 3 points, right?
Mm-hmm. You get, 1 bonus point and then 2 for the contract.
And then I get an income.
Okay, very good. You've taken all of your actions now.
I have.
Alrighty, so end of the year, age up your wine.
So that becomes this, and this becomes this. And this becomes this.
Residual incomes. So we go ahead and get each 1 lira, because you got some residual income now, which is nice.
Fancy.
Fancy schmancy, I think is the term. And then this passes over. So now I have to determine my wake-up order. And, oh boy. I think that what I want is... So I've already built a building, so I can't do that again. But what I can do is, I'm going to go ahead and take... So yeah, my wake-up order is I'm going to take the 1 lira. Whoop.
I'm going to take the extra action again. It's working out for me.
It's working out for you?
It is.
We shall see. You tied up to me on points really quick, so yeah. Maybe I need to be taking that, blocking you from that.
Ooh, those are low.
Oh boy, yes.
But also high.
But also high. Oh my, I have some difficult choices. Well, I'm going to take this because this is just, that's really good there. So I get to plant a level 3 white in a second field, and then I immediately, because the first bonus, I get a level 3 white grape.
That is pretty nifty. Trying to decide if it's worth it to get the level 2 red again. I already have a level 2 red, but I get extra bonuses and it's a free grape, so I don't have to harvest a field again. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So now I have 2 level 2 grapes.
So you're putting it in a separate field, huh?
Yep. It gives me a point, so it's worth it. And I have extra action, so why not?
Gotcha. Oh boy. I think I want to build a building. So I'm going to go ahead and spend $1 on a trellis. So that gives me 1 victory point for building a building. And now my fields all, instead of having a max of 3, have a max of 5 that I can place into them. So that's good news for me.
Hey. And that's both your actions. I'm going to pass and move on to winter.
Be my guest.
Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sell my 2 level 3s right here for 3 points. 1, 2, 3 plus an income. And then, let's see, should I make some wine? I can make 3 wine. I only actually have 2 grapes. But, sorry, I spent those. So, why not, though? Let's just make 2 level 2 wines.
2 level 2 reds, nice.
Yeah. So that's
Bottle red.
my 3 actions.
Okay. So end of round, age wine in our collection. So I have a 5 red now, which is nice.
3 reds now.
Collect residual income. So I've got my 4th lira once again.
I get 2.
That passes to you. So go ahead and pick up your wake up order. Are you gonna keep spamming number 6, or what you gonna do?
You know what? I am. I'm just gonna take it again.
Okay.
Living life.
Living dangerously. I could harvest a field. Now, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce a wine, I think. Oh, but I could just... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the number 4 action. Yeah, let's take the number 4. So I'm going to go ahead and get 1 victory point. And I'm ahead of you in the wake-up order. So we roll these. Boo, boop, boop, boo, boo. Wowza. So I got the 1 victory point. I can take an action if I want to. I could leave my friends behind. But my friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, they're just no friends of mine. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, this is harsh. I'm going to build a building, and it's going to be irrigation. That will really let me beef up my field. So irrigation for 2 coins and another victory point.
Okay. Me picking this first lets me do anything. I'm going to build any building with a $1 discount. I'm going to go ahead and build a cellar with a $1 discount, so it only costs me 2, which gives me a point.
So go ahead and cross off summer number 5. You've used that visitor. You cannot use them again this game. I am going to pass.
I think that I am...
Actually, no, sorry. Let me take that back. You know what? Let me not pass, because this is too good of an opportunity. I will go ahead and... I realize this is a 6 here, and because I've upgraded my fields again, I have a max of 7 in each field. So let's make this a 3 and a 3. I immediately get a red 3.
That's pretty nice. I'm in need of white, and truthfully, these need to be finished out. So I'm going to go ahead and take a single white grape.
Okay, I'm out of actions. I pass. You have 1 action left.
I have 1 less action. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell one of these reds, because I have lots of reds over here.
You're moving into winter?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Moving into winter.
So you're going to take the contract action?
I'm going to take contract action. I'm going to sell this red 3 for 2 more points and 1 more income.
Ooh, nice. You got a lot of coinage going on.
That I do.
That's the end of the year, so age our wine up. Yoink. We're going to collect our residual incomes, which is bigger for some of us than the other people. And pass the first player, grape token. So when do I want to wake up? Given that you are at 13 points and I'm at 9, I mean, I very possibly should take this 3-action series.
It's super nifty.
It is really nifty, because I know that you're just going to keep doing it, even if I take something else. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to take number 6 so that I have 3 actions this round. What are you going to do?
Ooh, now I have to make this choice.
Ha 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 ha.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this summer visitor 6 and harvest a field. And I'm going to harvest the 2 white and a red.
Very good.
Okay, give me a reminder. Blush wines require what?
1 red, 1 white, whereas the sparkling require 2 red, 1 white.
2 red, 1 white. Okay.
Boo, 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 boo.
In that case, I'm going to go ahead and not take the second. I'm going to switch those out. 2 red and a single white. So I'll have done this field instead.
Okay, it's field number 2 instead of field number 1. Alrighty, very good. I have 3 actions. I should feel unstoppable. You know what I think I will do is I'm going to use a visitor. Summer visitor number 2. I'm going to age the wine in my cellar. So I have a level 7 because I built the cellar.
That you did.
That I did.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass.
Okay. I too. Oh yeah, do I pass? Yes. I too shall pass. And so now we are in the winter of our seasons, of our lives. What? Anyway. I'm going to fulfill a contract. So I get the 1 bonus victory point for being the first to slide this over. I have a level 7 red, which is nice because of this visitor that let me age my wine, the zymologist, I think he's called. So I fulfill a level 7 red contract, which gives me 5 points. 3, 4, 5, up to 15. Woohoo! And I get another residual income.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and harvest another field.
And you get to harvest 2 fields because you're the first person to activate that die.
I do, so I guess I get a 2 of each and a 1 of each.
Pretty good. I'm going to make some wine tokens. So I get to make 2
third action
plus, yeah, this is my last action. So you're going to make 2 plus a bonus 1. So I'm going to make 3 wine tokens. So 3 red, 3 white combined together to make a 6 blush. And then I'm also going to make a 2 red and a white 1.
I'm definitely seeing the mistake that I made of not letting anything be 3 because nothing adds up to this.
Oh, you can't get up to the 7.
I can't get up 7. I can only get up to 6. So I'm going to go ahead and also with 5, going to go ahead and make 2 wine. So I'm going to make a blushing wine, which is a 2 red and a 2 white. Right here, a 4 level. And then I'm going to make another wine. Let's just go ahead and do a 1 of white right there. Okay.
All right.
That was my last action.
Very good. So end of the year, we're going to age up the wine in our cellar.
Oh, was I first? No, you moved that over. Didn't you?
I did. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So my 2 red becomes a 3 red, and then my 1 white becomes a 2 white.
Okay, so residual income. 1, 2, 3. Definitely need to upgrade my trellis and get some more of those because, goodness gracious.
I haven't used the upgraded both trellis and irrigation. I'm liking it. So, yes, that was nice. So we did that. We collected a residual income. This passes over to you. So how do you want to wake up?
How do I want to wake up? I'm going to go ahead and take the extra action again.
Okay, if you do that, I'm going to take the number 5 space to activate any visitor. I'm going to go ahead and do winter visitor number 4, which, you know what? Just for the safety of it, I'm going to take winter visitor number 5. This one says I can spend 5 lira and I can get 2 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 2 points. So I'm up to 17.
Very nice.
All right, and now we roll them, see what action levels are available. Very high stuff. Oop, that was 5. Very good. I get to go first, and oh my, I think that I'm going to pass.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build a trellis right here for 1. I'm sorry. Because this is a 1, I'm going to build the 6 first. I'm going to build a tasting room first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with my build anything.
Yes, because, yeah, the bonus for being first.
Which gives me a point. My second action will be to come here to build a trellis. And then my third action will be to come here and get a level 3 red. Now, I get +2 to a field. So this is 5. So I can go ahead and make this a level 5 red. So do I get the 3 down here or the 5?
You 3, because what you planted was a 3. Yep.
Okay, those are my 3 actions of everything. So I need to get another for making this.
Okay. So
and, oh, sorry, I planted a field. So I get this victory point as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
Very good. I have 2 actions. I pass right away. So now we're in winter, and I will go ahead and fulfill 1 contract.
Oops, should have paid attention to that.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and fulfill a contract. I don't get the bonus victory point because you blocked up the black die, but I'm going to sell a level 7 blush for 4 points. That crosses that threshold, and I'm also going to take a winter visitor action number 4. If I have 3 buildings, I get 2 points. So there you go. I end the game. I've crossed the threshold, so I have 23 points. and you have 16. And so I mean that the game moves pretty quickly. I think that we've been playing for just under like a half hour or so. So that's about the typical pace of the game. So that's how you play Viticulture, Rolling Hills of Tuscany.
There you go.